Transmitter is FL Studio's latest plugin, and it seems pretty useful, at least for sidechaining. So I've got a drum loop and a bass line. And then I've got them on some mixer tracks, and I'm going to sidechain the drums to the bass. And then I'm going to open up Transmitter, and then you see over here, here's where you select what you want to be detected. By default, it's going to do its transient separation on the bass, but I'm linking the drums in, so set it to 1 because it's on track 1, it goes to track 2, and this is how it sounds now. So it's not exactly sidechaining yet. So first of all, you got the transient and you got the sustain. Now the transient is the thing you want to be sidechaining, and you've got these little modes up here. And saturation's fine, but diffusion over here really is diffusion. It sounds pretty crazy. So what I do is I like to turn it to saturation and turn the drive down to 0, because that makes it so it doesn't really do anything, but it still gives me ability to, you know, warm things up if I really want to. But now for the actual sidechaining thing, you have to deal with the transient, and the easiest way I figured out how to do that is to just turn it off. So obviously that's a pretty harsh sidechain, and you can adjust it with these knobs on the left. And because you get such a good control with like the hold and the release, I think it's pretty good. So sidechaining's like one use for transmitter, but transmitter separates the transient and the sustain. And if you see up here, you're supposed to be able to send these to other channels. I've got loaded transmitter onto just the drums. I'm going to mute the bass for now because we don't need it anymore. Then I'm going to sidechain the drums 2 extra tracks and take it off the master. So now it's making no noise. I'm going to open up transmitter again, and I'm going to route them to the other tracks. And so now we've split the signal, and obviously we can do some pretty fun things when they are separated, like put a reverb on the sustain, which I find really helps the initial hits stay front and center, which is nice. So it seems to also be pretty good for sound design as well. Not to mention it has these 4 settings on both of them, although I wish there were more and like more options here, but you can already send them to a different mixer track and then effect what you want there anyway, so that's not too bad. Good luck.